everyone! I do a lot of beauty videos, and in case you haven't guessed it by now, I'm not a beauty blogger. I don't know a lot about beauty blogging, but one thing I do know about is blogging itself, and how you should never work for free. This is one thing I want to get across. I know a lot of people think you can work for free and you should work. I want to point out that payment can be in money form. It can be things like a link share, and it can be free stuff, which is, let's face it, that's why everyone blogs. It's not, I promise you it's not, but it's a big percentage of it why people blog. My video today is about knowing your worth, and as a blogger, a lot of people use blogging as a way of income, and when blogs do encourage working for free, such as working with a company and not receiving anything, not expecting them to pay you for a big sponsored post, you are encouraging them and showing that there are bloggers out there who won't be expected to pay. And for people like myself and other bloggers who are hoping to make them an income from blogging, this puts us out a lot, because it means that they're not as likely to come to us who would charge and go to people who wouldn't charge. And to be honest, it makes you look a bit naive, I think, because you don't know your own worth. Knowing your worth is meaning knowing that you are worth paying for. If you are a good writer, if you take good photos, if you do good reviews, if you use social media, if you do as much as you can when you are working with a company, a PR, or anything, you should expect to be paid. You are doing a job. And again, this could be experience, but in my opinion, experience should be paid too. Like things like work experience, if you are doing an internship or something like that, that should have a little bit of compensation, even if it's things like tickets to events, things like when I was an intern for British Travel Bloggers a million years ago. I say a million, it was 5. A million years ago, I got to go to Fashion Week. I was never paid, but I got to go to things like Fashion Week. I made a lot of amazing contacts in that time, and that's the sort of thing that we can get out of it as bloggers. But knowing your worth, you have to know that you are worth something. If you are a good writer, if you do your best to promote a brand, then you should be paid. Things like link share, or we will put your information on our website. If your website is not relevant to me and I get nothing out of it, your readers or your demographic, then I'm going to get nothing out of it. So what is the point of me doing all this work for you to put my link on your website? You know, and it's not, bloggers shouldn't work for free. I know we're seen as not as much as intelligent as media as journalists, because anyone can start a blog, but the ones who work for it, the ones who work hard, who are intelligent, especially female creators, intelligent, strong, not always female but more likely female, should be paid for what they do. And I don't understand how companies can think that they are being professional by not paying, not delivering goods, not doing what they said they were going to do to subsidise a blogger for the hard work that they are doing. And we do work hard. Like, people think that I sit in front of a computer and I tap on Twitter all day. But I'm doing research, I'm connecting with brands, I'm talking to other bloggers, I'm connecting all the time. You know, like when I'm on my phone, I can be tweeting someone new, I can be tweeting a friend. And that means I'm connecting all the time, you know. Oh, I just clicked in my video. It's sad, isn't it? And that was just a bit of a rant, to be honest. But yes, you know, I just don't think anybody should be expected to work for free. I mean, I understand things like guest posts and things on big websites like magazines and things like that, because you are getting something out of that, you know, like you are connecting with another blogger, you're bringing your brand to other readers. Things like magazines, it means that they will check out your blog, somebody else's blog, you promote their blog and your blog in the process, and that is good. But when a brand, especially a big brand, expects you to work for free, don't give you a product, or even worse in some cases, expect you to buy a product for you to review and promote on your website, and that is just not on. I'm drinking tea. Carrie Fletcher does this a lot in her videos when she's just talking. People are still watching for me taking a drink out of my tea. My cup is Doctor Who. I've had this for years now. It's got Daleks on here, and it's got Sandman on here because I'm a big old nerd. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would like to start a conversation about this. I might write it up as well, but to be honest it was just a bit of a rant, so I might not. And yeah, let me know, like start a conversation, you know, on Twitter and things like that. Let me know what you think. Should we work for free? Should we be encouraged to work for more? And what can we do as female creators to be taken seriously and to get that payment and to get that credibility, you know? It's been great talking to you. I really like doing chatty videos. I just get to rant at the camera for 5 minutes.